weird time traveler. Anyway, all right. In the last session, we came to Crimmore. We met Affleck, and Sunino was talking to him to get information about what is going on. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. Who the Onyx Alliance are, what is the bomb that is in Zora, and just generally what in the holy hell is going on. We are in Affleck's little domain where he is kind of tinkering with things and explaining things as they go along. And he was talking about the end key. Also, fair warning, I am putting on ambiance, so go ahead and make sure it's down low.
Dear God, help us all!
Okay, well, fucking hell. Alright, hold on. One second.
No, you don't get 1 second.
Yes, I do get 1 second. Shush your face.
No, you don't.
1001.
Okay, there we go. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but any howdy. So Affleck brings up the end key, and Sunino kind of looks and goes, "Well, how did you know about that, friend?" And he kind of goes, "Well, you see, I know a lot of things about what goes on, but you know, you should tell me what you guys know, 'cause you guys look a little disheveled here." And he's kind of pointing at everybody that's in the room currently, which is everybody sans Makoto, because Makoto's doing powerlifting.
He's doing powerlifting.
Powerlifting barrels.
Mm-hmm. So, and also in the room, if you guys want some context, there's machines that are whirling. There's like bookshelves that are almost as tall as you can look up at. There's like vials that are overturned and spilling out concoctions, stuff like that.
I don't exactly know you well enough to tell you much of anything that I know. We just met.
But see, my good sir, I probably know more about you than you think you know about you, or do that I know about myself, or that I know about you.
You're welcome to tell me a bit.
It appears that you're a scholar, aren't you?
I think you can get that from what I'm wearing.
Yeah. See, you have calluses on your hands. You write a lot, and you have a drinking problem, don't you?
Yes,
That's
actually her laughing.
Ifril just steps forward. Yes, he does, very much so.
Zachary pulls out a cigar. Look, you don't exactly need to have much in the ways of perception to notice that.
And a smoking problem.
We're talking about something that can possibly destroy. We need information. But he looks over to me. How much do you trust this guy?
Well, a fair amount, to be honest. He's part of the reason I have what I have. And Sunino kind of like has this awkward like shuffle, like she doesn't want to admit that he's helped her a lot.
She has the end key, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
Can I
found
get a
a
feel
weapon.
of his books?
Oh God. Yeah.
We found a weapon while doing espionage. And we found out that it has to do with a key that we already have. Our possession.
Oh, I see. Oh, you guys must be talking about the Holy Eye. You notice a lot of his books are on various things like painting and alchemy and engineering. Like it's an entire library of different things.
And would any of them, like, give me an idea of what his profession is? Or is he just like a tinkerer?
He's kind of a tinkerer.
Okay.
He delves in different things.
I'm gonna pretend I'm listening, but I'm gonna be going through one of the art books.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna bring up about the holy eye.
Zachary pulls out devotion. Well, it's not exactly a holy eye.
Hold on, I have to... Oh, no. It's a different holy eye. You see, there was a sect of fletchlings, the people who are trying to kill you. They brought this bomb onto this plane because there was this moment where they kind of like snuck in, almost like sneaky, like serpent. And they brought it so they could bring more people from the shadow plane here.
Oh, that's great. They have teleportation like actually to fun. Okay, where exactly is this? I could probably figure out a way to shut it down.
Well, you've seen it.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the thing in Zora.
I thought that was supposed to be some kind of doomsday weapon.
It is a doomsday weapon.
Ifriel slams the butt closed. Are you telling me that thing's the holy eye?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It essentially is the thing that will cause all doom and gloom to this universe.
So we had the chance to destroy it, and we left it.
Well, see, the thing is, and I hate to bring it up, but Sunino has a thing that will destroy it.
So we need to get back to Zora so we can finish this.
And
we were able to move around freely before.
Yeah, and Sunino kind of crosses her arms and just sighs. But you see, that's the problem. Zora wants to kill you. So you kind of don't have a free movement, so to speak.
I can only have my companions be visible for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
I need to be smart about this.
Mm-hmm. And one of the only other ways is we need to tell the princess about it.
No, that's a good move.
Zachary looks over at Ifriel. I'd agree, friend. I'd agree. We don't exactly know who's our ally at this point.
Affleck will just kind of sit there and he'll play with his beard a little bit. Sunina will kind of just sit there scratching the back of her head, and she'll go, well, I'm not sure how we can get a message to the princess. We're about, I want to say, a week's journey out.
Zachary, can't you send a message?
It's only a certain range.
Uh-oh.
It's a
Look, on top of this whole holy eye issue, we have to consider the fact that it seems like from that document found, Kali was involved in a betrayal, which means at least one, perhaps more, of Freymarsh's generals have gone to the enemy side. I think it is of the utmost importance that we report back in and establish, the safety of the kingdom first. And from there we can consider how best to re-secure the Holy Eye so it can be destroyed.
Affleck kind of perks up a minute and he goes, "Oh, wait. Sunino, don't you have somebody in the higher ups who's kind of got their finger in all the good deeds and whatever those goody two shoes people do around the world?" And Sunino kind of just sigh and look away, and she'll go, "I did, but he doesn't approve of what I do." "Well, don't you have somebody else who you could talk to, who could talk to him, to kind of help us talk to each other?" Yeah, but, I don't have enough food to give him." Affleck will go, well. I think that can be arranged. I really can. Well, oh, yes, very good. And he kind of is jitters, and then he'll run over and grab a parchment and hand it off to Sunino. "Here, I'll tell you what. I know your supplier for your food and stuffs. Write it to the person that we're thinking, because I think yes, no, yes, and I'll get it to him, and hopefully everything will be good. Yes. And he'll go over and start like tinkering with some stuff, and Sunino will just have this like defeated sigh and go and sit down and just kind of start writing a letter.
Sunino,
Yes.
what exactly happened between your groups?
Well, I kind of told you what happened. One of, who I thought was my brother, he kind of became the head of, not God, or whatever they call themselves now. And the other one, the lizard man, I think he actually became king of his tribe, if I remember correctly.
What about one of the spear?
Oh, Nasu?
Nas.
Oh, he's now the Chief Justice over in Torag Ma.
Wouldn't he be a better person to ask?
Not without some dealing. And that might take me about a day. Because,
If you're looking to convince somebody, you might, if you can get a force, maybe you can create enough noise, and we can go in from a different angle. Maybe cause some trouble in a different area. Zachary thinks about the different territories he was looking at.
I mean, we could, but the only problem is if we don't make big enough noise as a big enough distraction, we could all die.
True. It's probably not a good idea, especially if some of them are already pissed off with you.
Yes. So, there's one group that we can rely on for some assistance, but the only other group that we could get that would be even bigger, again, is not very fond of me anymore. So, alas, we are kind of at an impasse.
What about, Zachary looks over at Terrell. The spellcaster we ran into, we called her Aquifer?
I mean, that was some time ago, and last we knew she was deep within Zora. I don't know how we'd, that would seem to, involve essentially the same problem as getting back to the device itself.
True. We don't have enough information to make a move.
Well, was it the princess close to anybody else? Like, did we know, like, were there other generals?
The general that she sent with us ends up wanting us dead.
I mean, I can roll knowledge nobility or something. What I was gonna say is, I mean, it came up a little bit, but Nez, to my knowledge, at least with us, did not flesh out the exact political or military structure of freymarsh. So, out of character, don't know the answer to that. In character, I don't know. You want us to roll or something?
Nobility.
Yeah, roll me nobility. Wow, I can talk good tonight.
Nobility.
New ability. Please, your ability is a noob.
New ability.
Roll me knowledge nobility and knowledge local.
Knowledge nobility, knowledge local.
Okay.
Local.
Not in Tarrell's wheelhouse.
He does not have local trends, and he does not have nobility trends.
It's not in Tarrell's wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I guess not as much as that. Yeah. I'm just gonna shut up on that one.
Okay, so Terrell knows that there are 5 noble generals that serve the kingdom of Freymarsh. In order of succession, Callie is number 2. The closest one to the princess besides Callie would be, hold on, would be General Cooper. And he is like essentially, trying to think of how to put this. He is like, if the princess doesn't marry, that's who she marries for him to succeed. So they're almost like an item, so to speak. Or like her personal guard, if that makes any sense.
Zachary nervously playing with the ring underneath his glove.
Well, there's.
The problem is we don't exactly know how deep we go.
Well, again, it sounds like other people have other ideas, but to me it seems the best place to find that out would be Freymarsh itself.
And it seems that, we haven't heard anything about Freymarsh, or if any dastardly things have been occurring, so we can only assume that it's safe until we get there.
And it might be safer to assume that everybody's out.
Yeah, but, we always hold out hope until we get there.
I would rather risk my life on that assumption than not be there when the kingdom needs me.
Affleck, old friend. Yeah. What's up? And Sunino's gonna finish writing 2 of the letters, and, she's gonna hand them off to him, and then go, I also need one other request. And he goes, yeah, what's up? Do you have those acid infusions that I used to grab from you? Yeah? And she goes, I'm gonna need as many as you can give me. And on my ship. Huh? Okay. And so she hands it off, and she'll turn to the party. And she'll be like, alright guys. You ready to go do this?
Sunino,
Hmm.
you said that guy that painted that portrait of you, he lived here?
Oh, I dropped him off here.
Where did you drop him off?
I dropped him off at the port. He seemed very ecstatic and went on his way.
Did he say where?
No, he seemed to be headed in the direction of the city. Hold that thought. Affleck, old friend. Yeah. What's up? Did you see anybody like this guy? And she's gonna point her thumb to Ifriel.
Ifriel's
That
just
is
kind of.
actually pretty.
What?
That's pretty funny. Out of character.
Well, it's it's the best description I could give. So she's gonna point, and Affleck's gonna like get up really close to Ifriel, and he's gonna kind of adjust his glasses, and he'll look. Yeah. I've seen one like you before. Seemed really ambitious, little fellow. He talked about something about finding the beauty in nature or something like that. Hold that thought. And he's gonna run back, and you'll see this. Wasn't that funny?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. You'll see this little boy emerge. He's about, I want to say, 10, 11. He's going to be a little bit older than Brian. And he's covered in soot. And he is going to tell him to go explore the outskirts of the city and see if there's anybody that matches the same description as Ifriel.
Sorry, the first thing that came to mind was fucking Scanlan. You there, boy. It's always a you there.
The boy.
Oh god.
I was trying not to. I'm sorry. I was trying to be like, yeah, that guy. Oh, goodness. And so you'll see this boy just kind of run off.
That art book that I was going through, any of those look like my dad's paintings?
Roll me. Oh, you don't have knowledge local, do you?
No, I do not.
Shit.
I could give it a roll. It's a +4 for me, but I don't have it trained.
Yeah, go for it. You kind of recognize it. The book is a little worse for wear, so to speak. You recognize his artwork is in there, and the book is titled Emerging Artists.
I'm gonna sit down with the book and copy it in the picture of my spell book.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for that? Probably profession artist.
Yes.
Ooh, it's a 7 now. It's not shitty anymore.
Zachary sits next to Ifriel. What are you gonna do when you find him?
Ask what my last name is first.
That's kind of depressing, not gonna lie.
I'm actually looking for somebody too.
Ifriel kind of cocks his head. Oh.
Zachary pulls off his right glove, and he has the ring that he's used a few times to activate. It's a wedding ring.
Ifriel's pupils get small. He goes, "You're married?"
Yeah, but I'm looking for my daughter. I can't actually find her after she stole some books from me.
Oh.
Also, you go ahead.
I can't imagine with a little one.
And don't forget, this is like the city of information, so if you guys need something found or want to try to look something, this would be it.
3 times I've seen my dad's paintings.
Actually, I would say that my daughter's older than you, Favren.
The what?
Favren.
Hmm?
My daughter's older than you.
I would hope so.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, you're like hundreds of years old, right?
Wow.
I'm not wrong, right? She nervously looks at him. I mean, you're an elf.
I mean, Terrell's sitting there, like, doing math in his head, like, yeah, probably.
Oh, God. Sunina's just kind of standing there, like her hand is over her mouth and like that. Oh shit. So roughly about hour goes
Hold on,
by.
are we leaving? Or... I'm confused.
No, the little boy comes back.
Okay, we're waiting.
Yeah. Because
While we're waiting, I'm gonna crack open a bottle of wine.
Oh god.
Zachary puts his
You have any glasses in this place?
He's also an alcoholic.
Zachary puts his glove back on and stands next to Terrell waiting.
Affleck kind of stands up and he's like all excited and he's like, "Wait, is that the elven one?"
Well, yes, of course.
Ooh.
Sit, drink with us.
Ooh, may I provide a vintage I think you might enjoy?
Terrell will look interested.
Oh, okay.
Somebody tapping their
Lean
table.
forward.
I was gonna say somebody's fapping, and
Yeah. I wasn't gonna go that far, but
I mean I've got to put this up on YouTube, by the way.
hey, YouTube don't care.
Might have to edit that part out.
Yeah, just a little
That's
bit.
your own fault. So Mary, read your private messages.
I will. So Affleck goes into this other corner, and you hear like this creak, crack, like, and there's this big plume of dust that kind of comes from like the corner that he went around, and he comes up with a bottle of elven wine, and he goes, well, I think you might enjoy this. This is actually first generation elven wine. This is probably older than a lot of us are together. Here, try. And he'll put down these. He has like a set of 5, like almost pure crystal glasses. Like they're almost pristine, like they've never been touched. And he'll kind of put them around, and then he'll pop the cork. And you'll notice it is a pungent berry smell.
Is it sweet?
Yes.
Zachary is going to look at the bottle.
Terrell's gonna drink that shit if he pours it.
Guess what time it is? Time to roll a praise.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna roll a praise.
Go for it.
Oh, we finally used it legitimately.
Oh!
Is he failing at life?
Zachary thinks it's a really good bottle of wine. It looks good. It looks old.
I failed.
Uh,
I'm done. See you guys later. I failed at being an elf.
Oh God. Did you roll, Jarek, or?
I guess I could, yeah.
I mean, are you drinking with them, or?
Nobody's like asked him to, so he's probably gonna just not assume he's not taking any.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Zachary's
And...
gonna like motion over for Frill to come.
yeah, Terrell's totally gonna join in. Just wait, we're like, come, sit with us.
Oh, God bless.
Frill sits with them, looks to Zachary, looks to Tyrell, kind of has his hands in his lap.
Yeah.
Um, Terrell's totally gonna put one of the goblets or whatever in front of him, and then start drinking from his own.
Yeah,
He's gonna watch Tyrell drink it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look like with an eyebrow up.
Oh God.
Terrell's just gonna lean forward and be like, come, everyone, drink with us.
And that's how we all got poisoned.
Roll me. Everybody who's drinking, roll me another. Actually, no. I'll take that back. Let's go to our 1d100s prior.
1d100.
Israel dies.
Okay, so Terrell, Zachary, and Ifril, because I'm assuming Favrin isn't drinking.
No, she's gonna ask, something, so.
Okay. All of you, as you are sipping at this, it's quite a pungent taste. Like, it's very strong. And for the next hour, you guys have +7 to your perception rolls.
Cute.
Yes. Because as you're drinking, everything it kind of becomes ethereal. You become more aware of what's around you.
Can I take some of this to go?
Oh gosh. Affleck kind of smiles and he goes, well, see. I only have one other bottle and I was kind of saving that for a special occasion.
Isn't this a special occasion?
Hence why I'm sharing this one bottle. I have one other, but yeah, a special occasion.
I'm kind of curious. Has any young elf come through the city with the last name of Navri?
That sounds familiar. Yes. Last time I heard something of that nature, she said she was headed to Toragmar, and then she was going to head back to Freymarsh. Something about discovering herself.
Well, sounds like her.
So,
April, sounds like we're both looking around the same place.
Seems that way. Has that kid returned yet?
Yes, he kind of comes back through the door and he's just panting like, Master, there's a, it seems like a cabin on the outskirts of town. But it's really weird. It looks, I don't know how else to describe it. And Affleck will go, well, describe it. Like, tell me, explain. And he goes, well, it seems there's a fire going, but it seems like the cabin's all broken down. I don't know how else to describe it. This kid's kind of dumb, by the way.
I guess active
Wow.
That's.
He's doing his best.
Yeah. Itch, God.
He had a hard day.
Clearly. And he'll go on to say that he saw some movement, but it was very slow.
Oh, might as well check that out.
Yeah. So,
That does sound like something that we need to look into.
yeah.
If you're just gonna get up, not take a sip of the wine.
No.
But we have something else to do, and we should be sober when we do it.
So,
And then looks at Zachary, Zachary and Tarell.
Zachary, like, even with the height difference, he just like puts an arm around his shoulder with the cup.
Well, think about it this way. With that drink, you guys are essentially achieving the polar opposite.
Chibi's no, not Chibi. Wow. Okay, I can words. Anyway, Terrell. Anyway, yeah. Terrell just looks at April and says, "Come now. It's rude to our host not to finish. And it's just one drink. We'll hardly. It's hardly drunk."
April takes a sip,
We're
You
the
said
best.
it's berryish. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. It's probably the
If
best
real-
berry drink you've ever had in your life.
If real is like, Fabrin, it tastes sweet. And then he just like finishes it.
Okay,
There we go.
I guess I'll have some.
Meanwhile,
Like, grins at her. Finally, she's
What?
drinking with us.
okay,
Hey, I
so
was drinking with y'all the other night. He's the one that doesn't drink.
so you guys are all just kind of chilling out, having a drink.
Yeah.
Well, I figured we finish our drinks and then
Yeah.
go,
Yeah,
but
pretty much same. I thought we were
I mean, yeah, like I thought we were wanting to go. I just,
Yeah.
finish our drinks. That's just rude
We're
to leave them
centric.
sitting there.
Yeah,
we're eccentric people.
true. Favren, go ahead and roll me a 1d100, please.
Fucking Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
How fucking this is Favren. Not as thugging as Zachary.
Yeah.
Not
You.
as dead as Ephraim.
Yeah. You don't feel the same effects everyone else is. It just tastes really good. Yeah. As you guys are finishing your drinks, you hear a commotion outside, and this seems like people are in a hurry about something that's going on. And you guys see a thief run by with like a large satchel, and right on his heels is Makoto.
Terrell's gonna run out and hop on the ostrich.
Zachary sees this and then casts haste on Makoto.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is the group we were in.
Yep. So,
Here you go, buddy.
oh god. All right.
Actually, I cast haste on Makoto, Favren, and
Am I that close to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
I'm going to keep pursuing. You stop that!
yeah.
Israel, and Galahad.
Well, essentially, Makoto breaks out into a full sprint, collides with the thief, and you just hear the thief go, "Oh, oi, well, what in the hell are you doing?"
I'm holding you down really quickly. Really quickly. Zach,
What?
come here.
It's fast! What the fuck just
Just make me walk
happened?
slow. What's going on, Zach?
Oh my god.
Oh my word!
Zachary's like in a corner, just dying.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad this spell worked. You just hear him mumble to himself while laughing.
The thief is still trying to like struggle, and you see this old lady just hobbling along, and she goes, thank you, stranger, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if he would have taken that."
No problem at all. That's all I'm here. He like reaches over, throws, he like grabs the purse and hands it back to her and turns back and with the same motion goes back and he's holding the guy.
"Oh, thank you," and she'll hobble away, and the thief is just like struggling, and he's like, "You don't know what you've gotten yourself into. I'm the #1 thief around here."
And now you're 0.
Makoto friend, you need a rope.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll pull a rope off the side of Galahad's saddle and pass it over to him.
I'm laughing too.
This isn't yours.
Well,
We're enjoying this a little too much.
I think it's what, C and D? Or C and D would be these broken things.
I believe you are correct.
Something like that.
Hold on. How fast is Makoto?
He's fast. Like, he's like Flash level fast.
Okay, because it increases your movement speed by 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So the speed would be 70?
Yeah. Yeah. So that thief didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, so he quickly takes it and hides it. Ties him up.
You'll see
Shoulder.
Affleck will walk up, look at the thief and be like, "Oh, Sam, you keep doing this. No. He'll kind of just shake his head and he'll be like, "Oi, to hell with you, Affleck, you dirty old bastard." And Affleck will signal to Makoto to bring him into the shop.
Yeah.
All I hear is Affleck.
It's Affleck. Like,
I know, but all I hear is Affleck.
Affleck!
That's all
I mean,
I've
what?
heard the whole time.
Not, oh my god, you guys. Anyway,
Pace only lasts 5 rounds,
Affleck will point to this like metal platform, and he goes, "If you would be so kind, go ahead and put him there, and I'll signal guard."
Are you sure?
Yeah, you don't know me very well, do you?
No. I could call a guard. It's okay.
Don't worry about it. And he'll signal to the boy that just came back to go and fetch the guard. Trust me, the guard they use my technology. You'll see.
And you look around at the group. So, how are things? I was helping, and then I saw this guy. He stole this old woman's pouch, and I took off running.
So, how do you feel, Makoto?
I feel good. What do you ask?
I was just admiring how you caught that thief. I think you just your martial prowess.
I'm never hearing you say a few things. I have a feeling you may have slowed the world down.
Yes, I did.
April is just in like awe. You can do that, Zachary?
Sense motive.
God.
Go for it. Just oh
Sense
my.
motive versus deception.
Yep, just roll them. Let's see how this goes.
All hell the Gygax!
Ooh.
do I even? Okay, hold on. Where the fuck is
We'll see.
where is my deception?
Oh
There's
no.
deception in Pathfinder.
It's bluff.
Makoto's
Yeah.
motive.
Oh, it's bluff.
Oh
Here,
dear.
just.
Makoto, you believe every word they say.
Of course. Why would he lie?
Yes. And
Terrell, buddy. Terrell, come on.
Charles just raises an eyebrow and smirks.
yes, meanwhile Sunino's in the back still trying to like stifle her laughter 'cause she's just dying at how this is all playing out. Meanwhile, Makoto throws a thief onto the metal platform, and you see these metal bars, almost like a cage, roll up. And you see a dome kind of collapse, and the cage kind of ascends on this chain to the ceiling.
Is that a golem, Zachary?
Let us. He wants. It's not spellcraft, would it be?
Probably the Arcana, but DM's rule.
Have high Arcana and spellcraft. Holy Arcana.
Yeah, roll Arcana. Oh, I have to die real quick,
So
hold on.
Terrell didn't tell me. Oh shoot!
No, Terrell didn't say shit.
No?
Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Charles gives
Terrell.
eyebrow.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. No, fucking Spock eyebrow with the Han Solo grin.
Oh, Jesus
There you go.
Christ.
21.
Yes. It's essentially it's a golem.
And canon is
Mm.
Harrison Ford with elf ears.
Oh, Jesus
So,
Christ.
Zykree is going to be incredibly fascinated, and I'm going to do spellcraft.
Go for it. Mhm.
Pull him. Ooh!
It is something of Affleck's design. You have never seen something like this quite before.
Zykree is just like going to keep trying to figure out how to make it, and he's just enchanted by this thing.
Yeah.
I hope you realize this is that character.
Have you just made the male version of Sunino? Is that what this is?
This is the character that was supposed to be Sunito's best friend, essentially.
Oh, sweet Jesus. God damn it, Chibi.
Yeah!
Total headcanon now!
Yeah!
Oh,
Not the grin
no.
I meant, but even better.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway.
Harrison Ford, why are you so damn expressive? Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
I will do whatever task if you tell me how to make this.
Oh, well, hold that thought. And you see Affleck, he'll go up the several flights, of, like, these plateaus of books and such. And, he'll bring down this book. It's roughly about 4 inches in height. It's about 8 inches in width. And it's roughly about 5 to 10 pounds. It's a huge fucking book.
Zykree, like, looking at the book and kind of drooling a little bit.
Hey.
Hmm? What?
Well, first of all, straighten yourself up. Second of all, why are your pants looking weird?
That's just a crease. His pants always look like that.
Affleck's gonna look at Ifrail and be like, right. He's gonna point to Ifrail and be like, he doesn't get out very often, does he?
No. Usually he stays in his lab.
Affleck's gonna look wide-eyed like, okay. Anyway.
I'm gonna ignore that, but anyway, I would love to learn how to make it.
Affleck's gonna, like, lift up the book and kind of hand it over to Zykree and be like, I'll make you a deal. If you can make one of these, come back and see me, and that other bottle of wine we'll share. How's that?
It's like a kid at a candy store. Sure.
See? I knew somebody shared my excitement.
Zykree's like buried in a book now.
Oh,
I
my
hope you
lord.
realize this. This is that character.
Alright. Well, I believe our young friend Ifrail wanted to go investigate something.
If you're nods.
Yeah. If you guys go head out, should be just this road, and then make a left, and it should be right in the outskirts over there.
So, you're gonna come?
I suppose. I mean,
You have to make sure that everything's okay with your ship. I mean, we can handle this.
if you guys can handle it without me, just don't take too long. We do have a schedule.
Oh, don't worry about the schedule. I made sure that plenty of crates were loaded up.
What did you do?
Did you steal any crates, Makoto?
No, I only helped Kane.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
He even had a few specially marked ones that weren't on the manifest.
Sunina's just gonna look wide-eyed. Like,
Terrell just face palms and starts cracking up.
Sunina's gonna face palm and she's gonna be like, not
This is how Ruby goes. I made sure.
not again. Damn it.
Smells like sex all the time.
Yeah.
How do you know what that smells like?
Everil turns purple and looks away and makes sure he doesn't look at Fabra.
Wow. Okay.
Zachary continues to read the book and just kind of forgets about everything.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. How do you know what that smells like?
Oh, sweet Jesus. All right. Okay, so Sunino is going to walk out with everybody, and she's going to kind of almost split
As we
off.
leave, I'm gonna leave a bottle of wine behind and just say thank you for the hospitality. You've been most gracious.
Oh, anytime, friend. If you ever want a good drink, don't be afraid to come back. I always get good stuff.
Everil bows to him.
And
Like
he's
reading while walking.
oh God.
Ignores the departure.
I will be steering Zachary out of the way of objects.
Oh,
Everil will
jeez.
help.
Hold on, is he steering an ostrich and Zachary at the same? Oh no.
Look, honestly, the ostrich is trained to follow. I'm less worried about that.
So which way are we going? What is going on?
I'm pretty sure the ostrich is less of a handful than Zachary.
We're going to see my dad, I hope.
Oh.
I'm
I'm trying to
dying.
imagine the ostrich casting magic spells right now.
I didn't know you had family here.
I didn't either.
Confused.
Hey, Bakoto, you ever thought what the world would be like if you were able to fly?
God.
Do you know how to cast that now?
Oh my lord.
I usually jump pretty high, but flying is interesting.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors to see who flies first.
Okay. But anyway, so you guys like split up,
Wait, what?
or you guys are headed to check out the cabin? Okay. And then did Favrin want to talk to Sunino before everybody kind of heads off?
Privately.
Well, do you want to let them know that before you?
Are we all splitting up?
Yeah, like Sunino has to head back.
Okay.
Just to make sure Kane didn't steal shit.
Yeah, or he's not trying to transport something illegally again.
It's just devil's lettuce.
Oh my God, yes, please.
Sato somehow.
I know,
Oh,
right? God.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
She can
Hey, they get horses out of it.
Anyway.
They get horses out of it. They get horses out. Oh no.
I mean, didn't you think those other times when we were on the airship that was a little conspicuous? Anyway.
I was too busy praising your son.
Yeah. Favrin.
Nasu's too busy brooding.
Mm.
Guys, I'm actually gonna join Sunino for a minute. Girl talk.
Should
Okay.
we wait out here?
I mean, y'all are gonna go check something out, right?
We'll wait
if
for you.
it's a fight, then we kind of need everybody involved.
Are we fighting someone?
Oh my God.
Yeah, are we expecting a fight?
We're not gonna fight my dad, guys. Let's just let them have a conversation. Let's go.
Why is he strong?
No, we're not gonna fight my
Let's
dad.
go, Makoto. Terrell's just sitting there trying to like shepherd everyone along. Just like, let's.
God. God. Terrell's
She
become the
could've been worse
fucking...
about it, but, like, I'm gonna tell them I'm accurate.
How about
God.
horrible?
He's just gonna like look back over his shoulder and be like, we'll catch up with you later, Favrin.
I've got a fight to fight.
Oh, God.
Don't
No,
punch my dad,
no, Makoto, we're not fighting anyone.
No.
We're using our words.
Oh,
We're
Yeah.
using our mind.
And you can...
We're
As...
using our word fists, Makoto. We're
Yeah.
using our word fists.
That's actually said in character.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Our mind prowess.
he'll look a little bit sad, and then like shrug it off. And then, oh.
So you can hear this as, like, you can hear the group arguing as they walk away, like, out of the city. And Sunina will kind of stand there and be like, well, yes, Fabrin, what's up?
I had some questions for you.
Mhm.
I sent you a message. I don't know if we should talk about it out loud.
Well, I don't know what kind of message. Was it a spell?
Mary,
I mean,
you
if you...
fucking troll.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody's away. It's just, Sunino and Favrin.
Well, this whole shadow plane thing kind of has me nervous.
Nervous? How so?
Well, I mean, my family ran away from.
And you're afraid of it coming back?
Well, yeah, I've never been there. My parents, well, they were born there, but they didn't want to be a part of it anymore. Especially with, well, you already know.
Well, unfortunately, child, the way that things are kind of playing out, you're going to have to make a stand against them. And from what I can tell, you have a lot of fellow companions who feel the same. They feel a sworn duty, and I think if your bond is that great with them, then I think you can resist the shadow plane for all it's worth.
The other problem is that I have two brothers that left my family and went back.
And have you had any contact with them at all, or? None, I take it?
No.
Well, hopefully, if this journey permits, we might be able to find them.
I don't know if it would be a good thing though, 'cause, I mean, they basically left us behind.
Yes, but sometimes the bonds of family are a lot stronger than what you think. And hopefully, if what Affleck has told us, if anything, it's something that the shadow plane is very dangerous. And if you know of any good that's left in your brothers, I think it would be a good idea to find them.
That or they just become labor such themselves.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's what's best. I don't know how else to put it, honestly. I don't have very much family myself. The closest thing I have to a friend is, well, that overly sex-crazed maniac that's sitting on my ship. So, I don't know how else to really put it, honestly.
And trying to steal shit.
It's not trying to steal shit, per se.
I'm not there, sorry.
I know, I was trying to respond in character, I apologize. So, I wish I could be more supportive for you, but alas, there's only so much you can do. But I trust that when the time comes, you'll know to do the right thing. And she'll kind of walk up, put a hand on Favren's shoulder, smile, and then just look at her and go, I think it's time you joined your friends. If you want to talk more, I'll meet you at the ship.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And she'll kind of like speed walk almost away and then almost into a full-blown sprint, and you can almost hear her going, damn Kane, damn it, damn it, damn it.
That's what he's good for.
Yeah. So excuse me. Victoria, I'm dying. Okay, and then everybody is making their way to the outskirts of the city, correct?
Placing those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright.
Phoebe, let me know if I'm being too mean in the photo.
Oh, no. It's fine.
And I wish I had a scene for it, but I don't. So, we're gonna use our imagination, folks.
Oh, that thing.
No, we're playing D&D. No big
The
deal.
imagination machine.
That thing? Okay, let me see if I can get it fired up again. I think it still works. I've got one lying around here somewhere.
As you guys are leaving the back archway of this place, you notice that the arch seems to be not as decorative. It's a little more run down, as if it's not a very used part of the city. And as you walk, you'll notice that instead of it being like a tampered dirt path, you notice that it becomes more uneven. You notice a few footprints, and there is various trees that almost litter the back of where the city sits, and you notice there is a plume of smoke. It's almost like a gray-black kind of affair.
Is this it?
Only one way to find out.
This is what they described.
Gabriel's gonna run up ahead and knock on the door.
You notice that you hear shuffling, and you'll hear like hacking, like it's almost deep. And you open the door to see a very beat up, haggard remains of an old man.
Does it look familiar?
Yes.
I'm gonna run up to it and, is it my dad?
Yeah, as your father. He is,
Dad.
he's very barely recognizable.
Dad, what happened?
Who's that?
Gabriel.
Yes, you are my son, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And he's just... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say he's gonna kind of bundle himself up, and then he's gonna go and sit on his bed, and he stares at the floor. He's almost got like this far away look.
What? How long have you been here?
Quite a while. I shouldn't have painted that.
Painted what?
Well, I shouldn't have been to Zora.
What happened in Zora?
I painted something I shouldn't have.
What?
Evil. Very, very evil. Almost like it was the shadows. And he just starts hacking more and more profusely. And
Try and bundle them up more and make them more comfortable. Is there
yeah.
a fire lit?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a log in the fire and come back to him. Try and comfort him.
As you do that, the room is lit up more, and you see various paintings. A lot of them are beautiful and articulate and just gorgeous. And then you see almost like it's degrading, and you see that it's almost abstract.
I didn't know that you did all this. I knew you did stuff, but I didn't know it was this good.
Yeah, well, I wanted to make you proud, son. I wanted to hold on and show you my works.
I found some of yours, and then I'm gonna open my spell book and show him the three that I found before. The one I just found at Affleck's place.
Who's Affleck?
Affleck.
Right.
The duck gnome, right?
There was a duck gnome?
I think yeah, house next to Geico.
The lizard, right? And the caveman.
Oh, God.
Right.
Do you remember
Dude, I
doing
played.
this?
Down the way from a cloud.
Oh, my God. Anyway. He's gonna just kind of he's gonna like very weak turn his head over and be like, yes, I remember doing that for Sunino. Yes. Oh, she was quite a lovely lass. That man that's accompanying her, though, he's kind of brass.
Gross. He's disgusting is the word you're looking for.
Ah, yes. Very direct, just like your mother.
Where is she?
She's on her way back to Freymarsh. Last time I even had any contact with her.
Why did she go to Freymarsh?
To look for you, I suppose. She said she needed to go back. That was the last I've heard of anything.
I don't exactly remember everything that happened, so I don't know why she would go without you.
Well, it was mutual. I wanted to paint, and she wanted you. And, well, we just didn't see eye to eye, so... Yes.
Ifriel's gonna draw his gladius and then show him. I kept the gladius you gave me.
Ah, that thing. And he's gonna, like, use his other hand, and he's gonna try and find it, but you could see, like, his hand is very frail, and he's shaking as he's trying to find it.
I'm gonna guide his hand to the hilt.
And he'll grasp it, and he'll just breathe deeply and just be like, yes, this is a good weapon. It has served me well. I'm glad that you have found the same type of solace in it that I did. And he's just gonna, like, almost pet it, and it was kind of weird.
No.
Sir, honestly, he's one of the best students I've ever had.
The what's that now?
He's one of my best students.
Ah, good, good. I'm glad somebody got him. And you'll see, as he's coughing and he puts his hand up, you'll see that there's like this black, like mass, almost like an ooze, is coming out of him as he coughs.
I'm gonna wipe it from his face and then ask again what happened to him.
I was commissioned to paint something in Zora, and when I went to go paint it, I had asked about the secret chamber, and they forced me to eat something. I tried to resist. It just yes, it didn't. I'm sorry, son. I tried.
Sacred cast detect magic. How is the ooze showing?
The what now?
Anything show up with detect magic on him?
You see, it's almost like this black mass has infected everything in his body.
Can you fix it, Zachary?
I'm not sure.
Love you too.
Yeah, I love you too, Mom.
I'm not sure if you want to touch any of that.
Alright. Bye.
So let's see if I can figure out what it was. What exactly did it look like before they forced you to eat it?
It was like almost like a black cookie. It was almost cylindrical in shape, and they force-fed it to him. And essentially, this disease eats you from the inside out.
Knowledge Arcana and Knowledge Planes?
Yes.
I'm gonna come finally.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna come finally to the house. Jesus Christ!
Praising! Boom!
No, God of you!
I was muted at entirely the wrong time there. I missed the mark. Damn it.
Don't want you to get your heads out of the gutter.
Oh, Jesus.
And if it shows up as magical from Detect Magic, can I do Spellcraft?
Yes.
Does it show up magical?
Hold on. Let me. I have to check.
Arcana and planes for me.
Okay.
Arcana and Planes for me as well. Hey, we help each other out.
Yeah. Wow. Like, I can. You guys know this as cholera. Mm-hmm. And he has had this for quite some time.
Is there anything that we could do to help him, Zachary?
Hold on, so is it a magical thing, or is it,
Here. Let me link it.
black pudding?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I actually thought the same thing. That would have been a terrible way to go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Color's disgusting.
Damn.
Yep. And Zora essentially put this into, like, pill form, and it's pretty much been killing him slowly.
Right, that's going on the war crimes list.
Mm-hmm.
No. We would need somebody who can cure diseases.
Do we know anyone that's good medicine?
I can't say I know anyone around here.
That cleric.
Claire?
Mm-hmm. There's a cleric on your ship.
So Aprril's just gonna make that realization. And go get the cleric.
I guess right as he runs out, she probably runs past me and is like, oh, okay, bye.
Wait, Ifril,
What?
you want to fly?
Yes, please.
Oh God.
Okay, I cast fly on him.
That's what I put all my the rest of my skill points in.
Fly?
He's gonna fly.
Like Peter Pan.
Oh Jesus.
Literally, he is Peter Pan sometimes.
Now he is.
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Mushy mushy?
Check, Mary?
Yes, please. Oh yeah. You are Dragon Ball Z flying through the air.
As fast as I fucking can.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait a second.
What?
When did this happen?
Get talk down, go!
He's trying to get someone. We have someone that's really sick.
All right.
I only did that for 5 minutes, by the way.
You won't crater, no.
I mean, if you're DBZ flying, you should be able to.
At the end of the spell, it safely lowers you to the ground.
Unless you messed up that last part. Unless you messed up that last word.
Oh no.
Yeah. Essentially, you fly to the point that you are just on the other side of the city by the archway that you guys entered through.
Okay. I land, go on the ship, and immediately start looking for Kane.
You will see Kane and Sanino arguing.
I run up to Kane, grab him by the scruff of his, he doesn't have his breastplate anymore, so the scruff of his shirt and say, I need a cleric! And I'm gonna roll an intimidate, because fuck him.
Just fuck him.
I've never seen that about somebody else's own character. That's amazing.
When you're going like your own character.
I mean, I purposely made an asshole.
So. Kane will just kind of look at you and go, okay. But at the same time, because he's Kane, he starts like rubbing his nipples.
What the fuck?
I mean, he's probably thinking of it in a sexual way, huh? I mean, it's Kane.
That's not wrong.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. And you guys.
Fucking kicking his ass down into the city to my fucking dad's place.
Yeah. And you hear Sanino yell, "This isn't over, Kane!" And you guys take off for the outskirts of the city, where your dad's place is, and you guys kind of run through the door. And
Kane, heal him!
this is where you get to see a character essentially talk to himself.
Sir, what the fuck up? And then he's, I guess it'd be lesser, is it? What restoration is it? I have no fucking clue. Or just cure disease.
I would say cure disease.
Cool.
Yeah, cure disease will do it.
Character sheet.
I think I have his sheet for you, unless you have it ready.
I can pull it real quick if you need me to.
I have it. Got it. Okay. You said Lester? Wow.
Lester.
Lester!
Words are hard. I'm sorry. Some bitch. Where is it?
It's it's probably not prepared because it becomes very out-leveled, like past level 10. Assuming he would have it prepared.
Yeah, we'll assume he has it prepared. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, I can't read, so we'll go for that.
Can't read.
No,
You
I
want
can't.
to roll for it, or you want to
Yeah.
roll?
No, go ahead and roll for it.
Let me pull up Cure Disease.
I believe it's a caster level check.
I believe you are correct.
I forget what the DC is. It might just be the DC of the disease itself.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. You must make caster level check, which is 1d20 plus caster level against the DC of each disease affecting the target.
12. What's the mod on his wisdom?
It's not. It's a caster level check, not. I don't think you add. Chibi, do you add the stat to caster level checks? You don't, right?
No, you only have like your actual caster level.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
No stats
Hmm.
yet. It's usually 11. You have to beat the DC is 10 plus. It's like 11 plus the caster level. So whatever casts that spell on, or whatever did it, or created that skill, that's the caster level you're going against. So if it's a really powerful creature, it could have high massive levels.
13 or 12, I can't remember.
For the disease?
For Kane.
Oh, for
I
Kane?
can't remember what level he ended at.
12.
Cool.
Yep.
So 26.
Yeah, Kane cures him. You'll
As soon as Ephraim sees that, he just embraces his dad and holds him.
And you'll kind of see the colors start returning to his face. He kind of sits up and he starts, like, looking at his hands, and he looks up at Kane and goes, "Sir, thank you. I don't know how or what I could do to repay you."
Just don't die again and leave me alone. And Kane leaves.
Oh, that sucks, because I was about to, like, after all the healing and shit, she was gonna hug him. But okay.
Yes. Done a wonderful thing here. I've never seen magic that powerful.
Well, there's a lot of things you haven't seen, Mr. Baldy Man.
Hey, Kane got hugged by a chick.
Boing.
Swing. Anyway, so he's just gonna sit there and he's just gonna marvel at, like, everything that's kind of, like, returning to him.
Not to meta on you, because I don't ever think I told you, but that Gladius belongs to his mom.
Oh. Well, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I ever mentioned.
Maybe give it to her.
That's quite true.
Yeah. But, yeah, so he just kind of has this almost lucid look to him, and he starts tearing up, and he just goes, oh, Ifrit, I haven't seen you in so long.
I haven't seen you in a real long time either.
And
I'm feeling better.
he'll just hug Ifrit again, but he'll hug him, like, super tight.
So, I think introductions are in order, sir.
I am Kodo
Dad.
Shishiro.
Dad. I need to ask you something.
Go for it, son.
Let me send something to you first.
Okay.
Do you know what my last name is?
Well,
The spelling of my first name?
Yes, please and thank you.
Well, first of all, son, it was your mother that named you. Secondly, your last name is Zephyr.
Zephyr?
Oh, aye?
He hugs his dad again, just wordless, speechless.
It's so good to see you, son. I meant to show you some of these paintings I've done. I hope you approve.
I hope you like some of mine, too. And he's just gonna sit there with him next to the fire and show him the paintings of Fabrin that he did in his spellbook and stuff like, or the pictures of Fabrin he did in his spellbook, and Galahad and Terrell and pictures of Zychery's hands and stuff like that, and how to cast spells and whatnot.
He's
Look,
gonna
doing push-ups, I assume.
yeah. He's gonna look at some of these pictures and be like, son, some of these pictures of that female in your group, they're quite detailed. Yes.
I'm leaving the room. I am leaving the room.
What did I say? He was
Well,
They're not safe for work.
oh no.
he was showing me
Oh,
pictures of
no.
you dancing. What?
Is it the picture not safe for work? The very first picture?
No!
Oh.
For the purposes of YouTube, we're not gonna say that.
You're naked.
Sovereign, if you don't mind me saying, that's kind of my girlfriend.
Oh, well. Why don't the young lass come back? We should have a chat.
Sovereign, come back in.
I'm scared to know what you drew in there.
Say again?
I'm scared to know what you drew in there.
It's just pictures of you dancing. Look at. He just shows you pictures of you dancing at what was that? Is that Zora's place?
You must understand something, young one. I don't see as much detail as put into these pictures. And he must truly find affection and comfort in you to have as much detail.
Her face is beet red, just so you guys know.
Lol.
Terrell's totally cracked open a bottle of wine at this point, just for the record. Just passing it around.
He's like,
Zychery.
looking, he's looking
Terrell,
for
he just-
excuses.
Terrell, he just got well. Let's not get him intoxicated, please.
Oh,
No, it's racing. Good for the Constitution.
yeah,
Zychery lights a
nonsense.
cigar and then hands it to him as well.
Nonsense, young one. And he'll like slap Ifriel on the back really hard. There's always a moment for libation, even when you come back from the brink of death.
Especially then. And
Yes.
Terrell will pass him the bottle.
Zychery and Terrell are the worst influences. Oh my god.
Yes, they are.
Best influences.
The what are you doing, hun?
Oh no, he was gonna join in. He's like wanting to get like a little bit of wine.
Yes, wine for everyone. Let's burn through this ridiculous stock of wine I have, please.
If I didn't know any better, I thought you were looking for an excuse to drink all the wine.
Does one
Me?
need an excuse to drink wine?
I mean, to be fair. So he'll kind of just laugh and enjoy a drink with everybody and wonder when Favrin will come back in so they can have a chat.
So, are you looking to stay here, or are you in need of any other assistance?
No. Honestly, I think I will stay here. There's quite beauty in this place, to be honest, and I have to return the favor to that old man back in town.
Are you
Might be
safe here?
safer.
What?
Are you safe here?
Might be safer to go with us, honestly.
I'm not sure. I've never been one for travel, and especially on any type of craft. But
And are we sure that with us is the safe option here? I mean, we may be headed straight into danger ourselves.
That's what I was worried about.
I mean, we're being hunted. Anybody that we have contact with that's, that we like is a target.
so
I am seriously looking through the fucking door. This group of
Favrin,
drinking men.
So-
Favrin, he's gonna show pictures of you dancing. See, they're not racy.
So wait, you guys brought me back from the brink of death to tell me I'm in danger of dying again?
No, we are. We have no reason to think you are.
The old man is gonna look somewhat annoyed at everybody.
We just happened to find you. We did not know you were here.
I suppose that's fair. I have been waiting here a while for your mother, though. This is very confusing.
Whatever you think's best, Dad.
Oh, come now, son. And he's gonna slap him on the back again. How are you gonna make an honest woman out of that child if you don't make up your mind?
Yeah, Makoto's gonna look at the art. Is there anything that's got anything like with lots of sun rays and sunlight or anything in it?
I'd assume something like it might be something besides portraits, but just mostly portraits. It might be some landscapes when they were at sea, something like that.
That
So like one or two, maybe.
I have an important question for you. The people that fed that to you. Do you remember their names or descriptions?
One of them, well, I would assume it was a he. They're very decorative. I think they were in the attire of freymarsh. Seemed to be very high up, too. And there were two others, and they kind of looked, well, like my young son you see over there.
Like me?
Yeah. But they were...
Could have heard is of use to us.
Well, they were identical, and they said something about, I didn't see anything, and I will be among the first to die. Little did they know that I'm a stubborn one, and they couldn't have killed me even if they tried. And he'll kind of like beat a hand on his chest.
Do you remember their names?
No. I was kind of... how else can I put it? I think the only person I remember was something with the sea. He essentially told me I needed to be here to paint something. It was supposed to be like an olive branch or like a peace treaty. But that's the last thing I remember from being over in Zora.
Could you describe? Were they like you? Were they like me?
The other one appeared to be human. Again, very tall, very professional looking. The two that kind of held me, they kind of looked like, again, my son over there. But that was, again, as far as I could remember.
Hey, Freeland. Weren't you wondering what you were?
What I was?
What you are? You didn't even know what you are, right?
I suppose I don't. Dad, do you know what we are? And do you know how old I am?
Well, we are people of the Shadow Plane. And you're about 33. And he'll just kind of, like, scratch his head, like, yeah, and again, I'm sorry, it's about what I can remember. Dun dun dun.
So still fit on the Shadow Plane too?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like, what?
No, Fusselford, our home.
Fisselfurf?
The home that he came from is probably destroyed.
Yeah. He'll go into detail about how it was attacked, and it was kind of absorbed by the people of the Shadow Plane, and it was wiped off the face of the earth.
Shadow.
All right, so I'm calling the session here. I'm done.
She's just done with the trolliness.
Trolls.
No, to be fair, like I'm really trying. I'm sorry if I screw some stuff up.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We're just silly.
I probably should have mentioned these questions. So, alright.
I like creativity.
So, yeah, he goes into detail about that, how it was kind of like annexed by the people of the Shadow Plane. And he'll go just talk about how the home was destroyed, how you guys had to escape like relatively quickly. Because if you guys had been there a few moments longer, you guys would have been dead.
Scaries.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ifriel will sneak a sip of wine and see how he likes it. He will definitely not smoke a cigar.
Wait, you're trying to sneak a sip?
Yeah.
You know what? Yes, I would like a stealth on this because I'm gonna roll a perception.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll stealth and roll sleight of hand.
So hold on. Do we still have the?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm
do
sorry.
Do we still have the bonus from the magical liquor?
Yep.
Oh, motherfucker.
How much of a bonus was that?
+7.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, no, you see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's no secret. Like you could see Ifriel like reaching over for it, and both Psyche and Terrell look at him like, "The fuck are you doing?"
No. Just I do nothing and just wait for him to drink it, and then just slap him on the back and go, "There you go."
Yeah.
Cypher does the same thing at the exact same time.
He spits up the wine.
No, alcohol abuse. Now you have to drink again.
You'll see your dad just kind of like smile, and he just has like this, "Oh, I'm so proud of my son."
No, your dad's very sensitive.
He's
No.
an artist.
Maybe if we were to procure one of these paintings, we could just pretend to be customers and they would leave you alone if someone was tailing us.
That's not a
That
bad
is-
idea, Makoto.
Remarkably insightful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cypher's gonna like.
Wisdom again.
He's got wisdom.
He has amazing wisdom, but I love it because I think it would legit catch Terrell off guard. I think
Yeah.
not be like, wait a minute, like,
Yeah.
holy shit, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Everybody's just looking at Makoto like, "What?"
And as he's staring at like a painting of like sunrise and stuff.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there a painting with sunrise?
Yes, there is a particular painting that will catch Makoto's interest, and it'll look almost like a plateau, but it looks like the plateau of a temple, and it is a sunrise coming over the horizon.
How much is this painting, Dad?
Well, to be fair, I'll let you guys have it.
Who's got it off the wall already?
Oh my god, rude.
Yeah. He seems to be on the job. Oh, you lot are lively folk.
So,
Is there any money that we can give you to help you?
Oh, don't worry about it, my boy. I'll make the money, don't worry.
Terrell pulls out another bottle of wine and just says, but I will leave you a gift for your hospitality. And, oh, this is gonna be terrible, but I have to at least try it. As he puts it down, he's gonna try and slip a few gold pieces under it, like in the crevice at the bottom of a wine bottle.
Sleight of hand, bitch!
Yeah. You want to see this armor check penalty? This is gonna be painful.
Aw.
It's gonna be bad.
I
I
already
could
knew
not.
it was gonna be bad.
I could nat 20, and this would probably still be bad. Hold on. Sleight of hand.
Is this like Baru levels? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Baru levels.
It's Baru levels.
It's bull plate that's not mithril, so it's probably worse.
Yeah, technically.
So early Baru levels.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait, is mithril helps with dex, doesn't it?
It helps. Well, I mean, if you have higher dex, it helps, and it helps with armor check penalty, which is the real killer.
Yeah.
Anyway, hold on. Sorry, I have to find this again. Slave man minus this number.
I think we're more or less just entertaining their uses.
I mean, better than I should have hoped for, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
He sees you drop it, but he'll look, smile, and he won't say anything.
Yeah, and Makoto will always take the painting, he's gonna drop he has a count with some points, and then he's gonna drop like 40 gold pieces on, like,
Jesus.
on the table.
He's a monk. What else did you expect?
He's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
surrounded by men with money.
He's just Ifril's dad is just gonna laugh, and he's just gonna shake his head, and he goes, well, make sure when you guys come back around these parts, I'm gonna need another one of these when you come back, okay?
Zachary might have better wine next time.
We can get you to draw something for us later.
It would be my honor.
Ifril's gonna pull the painting that he's seen in Zora of his mom, and then give it to his dad.
He will grab it, and you could just see he's like choking up again. And you could see the tears well up in his eyes as he just holds the painting close to him. And he'll look up and he'll go, son, please promise me you'll find her.
Ifril's gonna look all misty-eyed and stuff and say, I will, Dad.
Go get him, son.
And right before everybody leaves, Ifril's gonna stay behind and say, I love you, Dad. And then go with the rest of the group.
And you could just, as you guys are leaving the little shack, you could just hear him crying. Yeah. All right. So you guys will walk back through the town. I'm gonna assume Zachary's still reading the book.
Mm-hmm. How long would it take me to read the book? Have any knowledge for it? Is this kind of like a...
It's gonna take you it's gonna take you essentially a week, the entire duration of the trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you need a break, let us know, Mary.
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna call the session in like a couple more minutes. What? Unless you guys want to keep going.
You're
still
still
doing
feeling
it,
it.
like,
Yeah,
I'd
I'd say
say
go
it's
ahead and
gonna
stop.
stop.
It's just-
Yeah, I mean, love to play, but if you need to stop, stop.
Well, let me at least get you guys.
Sniffly, so.
Yeah, at least let me get you guys back to the dock, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are walking through town. You hear the hustle and bustle, and then you get back to the dock. I had a picture for the dock, and I can't find it, so we're gonna go with the old school picture, 'cause reasons. Actually, we're gonna do another scene change here in a minute. So you guys get back to the dock. Everybody, all the crews, like hoisting everything, and You see all the cargo and stuff's being loaded on. Kane's looking a little more irritable than usual.
He got his butt wobbled.
Yeah, and Sunino is taking crates of a green liquid. Excuse me. She's taking crates of a green liquid and she's putting it in her quarters. And
Samino, what's that?
well, I'll put it to you this way, my boy. It's something that might give us a slight edge should we come into contact with someone.
So you're not going to tell me what exactly it is?
Zachary is going to look at it and see if he can figure it out. What role would you like?
I don't think you'd have craft alchemy.
I think there would be other ways to identify.
Yeah, or I'm drawing a fucking blank on what it is.
There's Arcana, Engineering.
Roll engineering. Yeah.
Samino's a liquid engineer.
I mean, she almost went to be fucking Heisenberg last round. You know this as an admixture. It's something that's a bomb infusion, and it's acid. Yep.
What is it, Zachary?
Type of bomb.
Mm.
So, Nino, what exactly was your abilities?
Well, I'm an alchemist. Mm-hmm.
Zachary, reaches inside of his collar, pulls out one of his main spellbook, opens it up for her to see. So any of the spells, pretty much.
She's gonna flip through. They might, actually. I'd have to, sit down and really take a look at a lot of them.
There's a couple spells that I need you to teach me, by the way, Zachary.
Of course. That's actually my main spell book. I have that usually hidden. It has all my spells.
Can you show me how to do that as well?
I can try. It's kind of hidden inside of a different dimension every time I do it, but I can always recall it.
Magus can learn that too, just so you know.
To include Grimoire?
Yep.
Oh, nice. It's recommended. I mean, you kind of have to put a spell slot in, I think the first level, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah.
In order to hide it.
Yep.
Alright, and as you got, like, everybody's loading up onto the ship?
Yep.
Okay. You guys cast off. You're headed out to the ocean. And just as soon as you leave, you see, if I can put this appropriately. Hold on. You see that.
Another ship?
Yep.
Like, as in that ship, or that clusterfuck of ships going on?
You guys are sailing out and you see this whole clusterfuck of ships, essentially.
And
Yay!
one with the pointed thing?
Yep. That, anybody want to roll knowledge local?
Sure.
Or knowledge local or knowledge nobility?
Oh, I have both of those.
Oh shit!
Yes, a ship.
No, I was making a pun.
There's local.
Nobility and local.
These are not things that Makoto knows.
19 nobility.
Okay. You guys know this as a ship of the Zora Empire.
Yeah, Charles just gonna turn to Sanino and say, is there any chance we can avoid them?
Sunino's gonna have a grin on her face, and she just looks and goes, well, damn, yeah, we might, but it's gonna be a little sketchy. And she'll start barking orders at Kane to everybody go to their stations. You'll see all the crew members scramble. And that is where I will end it for this evening. Yeah.